Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away, getting the nod on the mound, Jordan Wicks. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it! Got it! Makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Austin Slater stands in. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Amaya moving under it. Two down. Here's the Giants lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Casey Schmidt.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run. His 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gomes makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Jordan Hicks. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And here it comes. Nico Horner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Nick Madrigal. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Tying run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go, and now the catcher comes up to him, Tom Murphy. Murphy goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. On the ground to the left, throws to first, 1 out in the second. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit.
Luis Matos.
Strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Oh and 2 now. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki brings it in with a nice running grab.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
2 outs, bases empty. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. And now the DH, Patrick Wisdom. Hicks back to work. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
2-2.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2-1 now. And another ball.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Home team down a run. Bottom bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Out towards right center field. Lee on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Bounce to the left side. Chapman fires across the diamond. That's the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail here 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Wicks back to work. Back to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Casey Schmidt digs in now. Ripped on a line. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. The pitch. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And that's a fair ball. Here's Mike Tauchman. There's a strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Kicks and fires. High fly ball out into left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Chapman sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Cubs.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Bounced up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Gomes headed home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score it in time. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it down in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
There's a strike up high. And the count even at 1. Hoerner off at first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hoerner on the go. Popped up. Base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Into center. And that's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Murphy in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one ripped. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now the right fielder, Luis Matos. Golden opportunity right here. That one not close. Ball 1. This one popped up. Swanson gets there. He's under it. And there's a run away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Fouled off. He was late. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two on, 1 out. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball left side. Madrigal on to first. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball. And now the lefty. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and it looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Patrick Wisdom.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
And the right-hander deals. That one the other way. Matos makes the catch. 1 down. 1 down. There comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. The Giants leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That clips the zone. And the count 1-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And the slider just misses.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Throw to second and great jump.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Yan Gomes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple.
And down on strikes. 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We go to the top of the 5th. And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a pitch. That one to first, Amaya. He handles it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Austin Slater, the next Giant to hit. To third. Madrigal. Zips it across, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And here is Matt Chapman. That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Clips the corner, strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got him swinging.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Yeah, there's a ball. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got a good eye there. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And a pitch. Soler now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That's to third. Madrigal on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit. Tom Murphy. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Yency Almonte getting loose out there. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move.
Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Hicks back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Schmidt makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. The Cubs down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1, get a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Kicks and deals. Hammered, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Slider misses outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. And now Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 3. That one to first. Throws to first in time. And up next for San Francisco, Austin Slater. That one hit to right. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Here comes a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and There's just not much you can do with it.
Oh, now a great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Tauchman forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 2-0. On the ground to short, Schmidt. Gets it to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hector Neris.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. This to third, sneaks through, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Jorge Soler in the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. So man aboard, and up next for the Giants, Tom Murphy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Blake Sable. Runner on first with one down for him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Neris, a 6'2" righty, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Chapman around second, headed for third. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now the right fielder, Luis Matos. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Michael Conforto. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off. High fly ball out to left field. Tauchman in position. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Now a jump throw. They limit the damage here. So remaining in the game defensively, Blake Sable. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Amaya, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Michael Conforto.
Right through there for a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. And that's downstairs and outside. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to Flores. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And the right-hander back to work. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Flores gets his lead at first with nobody out. And misses inside. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. Man at first. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Lamont Wade Jr. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
The Giants up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Lamont Wade Jr. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And now, Seiya Suzuki. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The wind of the pitch. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right side, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take game 1 of the series on the road.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.